Hello everyone. I'm going to talk about Pablo Escobar Gaviria. He's one of the most famous drug dealers around the world, um, especially in Latin America and especially in Colombia. The history of Pablo Escobar, he was born in Medellin, Colombia on September 1st in 1949. The history of Pablo Escobar was he started with his cousin Gonzalo Gaviria at the beginning, as selling illegal things like electrodomestic, like TVs, radio. That was illegal at this time because they sell in a really long trucks, and it was illegal. After that, they made a lot of money, and they decided to start the cocaine business. Pablo Escobar was the founder of the Medellin cartel, and the Medellin cartel was also the brothers Ochoa. There were three brothers, uh, Gonzalo Ramirez, alias El Gacha. These five or six members of the Medellin cartel were the most strongest cartel in Colombia, and they had a lot of money and a lot of points in Colombia, of the jungle in Medellin and in the most important cities in Colombia to send the cocaine to the United States. One of the stops they made was they sent the cocaine to Cuba or Nicaragua, and in Nicaragua or Cuba they put the cocaine on a plane to Miami or Florida, and that's how they introduced cocaine at the United States. Pablo Escobar Gaviria was able to buy thousands of houses around Colombia, and not only in Colombia, it was around the world. When the years passed, the government of Colombia discovered that Pablo Escobar had like 500 houses uh, in the United States. Pablo Escobar in the early 80s was introduced with the Forbes magazine with his cousin and the Gacha. They appear as the 10 most millionaire people around the world. So Pablo Escobar was able to buy airplanes, ships, cars, and his power start to be really powerful, really high. Also, Pablo Escobar, at the beginning, he he decided to to introduce himself in the politic, um, because when he had a lot of money, he went to the poor Medellin, and he gives the poor people money, or he also starts to building new houses for the poor people, and that's how the people start to loving Pablo Escobar. And in 1982, Pablo Escobar uh, introduced in the politician of Colombia, and the people vote for him. And the reason was because he was really generous with his money. The thing was, it was an illegal money. He sold cocaine. Uh, the powerful of Pablo Escobar was able. He also bought the Medellin soccer team. Gustavo Ramirez Gacha bought Millonarios in Colombia. They had a lot of money, so uh, they decided what they want to buy it, and or cars, and also they decided to uh, make an alliance between a couple of politicians, a corrupt politician. The years passed, and government on Colombia find that Pablo Escobar was a drug dealer. So when Pablo Escobar confront the politicians in the Congress of Colombia, he lost. So he decided to quit at the Congress, and after that, Pablo Escobar made a mess in Colombia. He made a lot of attempts. He put car bombs. He kidnapped people, important people. He murdered people. One of the most impact was the bomb in the Avianca airplane, the bomb in the DAS, the building, as you can see here. That was the building of the intelligence in Colombia, and he also killed a couple of politicians, a couple of important people. The minister, Galan, he was a candidate of president in Colombia, and the people who likes Pablo Escobar starts to hate Pablo Escobar Gaviria because he made a mess in Colombia. 1999 was the worst year in Colombia of the history because he made a mess. He put car bombs in every single street in Bogota, in Medellin, in Cali. Well, the past years, and Pablo Escobar made a decision with the government. He was in jail like 1 year between 1992 and 1993, but after that, the government of Colombia need to catch him, and he quit the jail. And 1 year he was hiding himself in the poor Medellin. But after that, the police find him, and at December 2nd of December in 1993, he died with 43 years old and in the roof of one house. So that's the history of Pablo Escobar Gaviria, and that's all.